All right, man. Let's talk about the Last Dance trying to make the Pistons look bad in public perception. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. And the bad boy Pistons wasn't no different from many of the '80s teams. They was a little bit more physical than most. I think people pretty much can remember that. But the Lakers, the Celtics, remember James Worthy, during the Bad Boys 30 for 30 said, oh man, you could have called the Celtics the real bad boys of the 80s. Yeah, I mean, ball was physical. Even into the 90s when they kind of put the flagrants and techs in there, it was still physical. The Knicks and the Indiana and the Bulls rivalries were real physical. But, they wanted to make it seem like the bad boys never existed. And they wanted Jordan to seem like this supreme ruler over the NBA that never had no hiccups. The truth is, man, Detroit hated Jordan, all right, and Jordan hated Detroit. I remember we had in school, our high school team. I was in middle school at the time. They had a game at the Palace, and it was supposed to be go to the game at the Palace and see Jordan play later on. And Jordan didn't show up because he was hurt, or he didn't show up because he was hurt or he was drunk or whatever. He didn't show up because he didn't like Detroit that much. So fuck Michael Jordan. All right, Republicans buy Jordans too. Don't forget that. Michael Jordan just was a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? Punching his teammates in the face. But I recognize that he was one of the greatest basketball players to do it, but he had a push behind him. And they won't tell you how they took Rick Mahorn off the team, when the Timberwolves expanded into the league. And they won't tell you how, David Stern helped, Michael Jordan out, and they put flagrants and techs in there because Jordan was saying they was trying to hurt him. Jordan didn't administer pain. Don't believe that bull jive. He didn't administer no damn pain. David Stern helped him administer pain by putting flagrants, techs, suspensions in there for physical ball play. They did that. Because before that, they was fighting on the floor. It was throwing blows. Everybody was fucking doing it. Remember Rudy Tomjanovich in the 70s got his nose broken over? That was just the brand of basketball play. No easy buckets, no layups, double tap rule. I mean, the Knicks did it. The Celtics did it. The Lakers did it. The Pacers in the 90s did it. The Knicks in the 90s did it. So they trying to make Detroit seem like this poster child for physical ball play. The only reason they became the poster child is because they was winning. They weren't supposed to win. Detroit wasn't supposed to be where they was at. This is why the Pistons have never moved up in the lottery. They always stayed the same with they pick, or moved down with they pick. It's a conspiracy, bro. The NBA don't want certain teams to win nothing. This is why you see Kevin Durant get out of Oklahoma City. This is why you see, Kevin Durant had to lead the Minnesota Timberwolves. They don't want the Timberwolves in the finals. They don't want the damn Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals, the New Orleans Pelicans in the finals. They don't want the damn Orlando Magic really in the finals. That's why they got Shaq up out of there. That's why they got Kareem up out of Milwaukee. They try to make it seem like the Pistons never existed. In most young people's mind, it was the Jordan defeated Bird and Magic, and then Jordan ruled in the 90s, and then, Kobe and Shaq and the Spurs and all that. That ain't how it happened. Isaiah beat the Celtics. Isaiah beat the Lakers. Should have had 4 championships in a row. They cheated Isaiah out of one. When they called the phantom call on Bill Laimbeer, they should have won that one in 88. They was beaten. He got a better win percentage versus Jordan. Don't forget that. He beat Jordan in 3-1 in playoff series. And the one Jordan beat him in, they got help from the refs. They got help from the league. And that's why I respect Allen Iverson, Garnett, and Tim Duncan a lot more than other superstars, man. Kareem won one in Milwaukee against all odds. Him and Oscar Robertson. I got to respect Kareem. But Bird and Magic, guys like that, I get it. They put a lot of viewership on TV. They took NBA Finals from tape delay to actually being live. They did that. So I got that. But as far as Jordan, Jordan, LeBron, they just got hella pushes from the league. They tried to take Jordan, LeBron and force feed them down your throat. They did. Like, dude, if I'ma like them as the best in the league, let me do it. The media always trying to find somebody to push. And basically they pushed Jordan right over the Pistons. But no matter if the Pistons were goody two shoes or not, The league don't want those markets to be, to be prevalent. They want LA, they want Boston, or wherever LeBron, wherever Jordan at. That's why I respect Iverson and Garnett so much, man. Because they made it, they fucking grinded without the league's help. They just helped them a lot. After the Pistons and after the flagrants and texts and all that, then they took away hand checking. Superstar calls, really became prevalent with Michael Jordan. All the calls you see James Harden get, LeBron get, Jordan was getting all that help. In the Isaiah and Jordan beef, I did a video on my channel yesterday. It all stemmed from, I'm just going to give you the basic shit. It stemmed from Michael Jordan instantly taking Chicago away from Isaiah Thomas. People forget Isaiah Thomas was a phenom. He went to Indiana. I think he won a championship his freshman year at 19 years old. Came to the league. He tried to get drafted by Chicago. Remember, Mark Aguirre, he went to Dallas #1. He was from Chicago. And Isaiah was trying to get the Pistons and Jack McCloskey not to draft him. So he wanted to drop to Chicago. It didn't happen. Then a couple years later, or a year later, whatever it was, Michael Jordan came and he instantly took Chicago away from Isaiah Thomas. So the city that Isaiah Thomas grew up in, went to school in, had schoolyard fights in, he grinded in, Chicago instantly became Jordan City. So Isaiah didn't like that. So he tried to freeze him out in a playoff game. He tried to stop the freight train known as Michael Jordan. Wasn't nobody going to stop that freight train. This dude was on every commercial. Every commercial on TV was Michael Jordan. Gatorade, whatever it is. I want to be like all the commercials he was on. The NBA they made sure they was going to make Michael Jordan get a ring. They made sure they was going to let LeBron get a ring. They made sure Larry and Magic was going to get a ring. This is why you can't trust basketball. If a sport was rigged outside of boxing in the mob years, if it's a more rigged sport, it's the NBA. It's nothing natural or organic about the NBA. The referees in the league decide who they want to win, who they don't want to win. That's it. And the Pistons wasn't in the cards. But so they just came up and they just came out of nowhere. They built a team. Chuck Daly was a great coach. They played defense. They had enough offense. And the league didn't want them to be there. Look at 88 when they called that bullshit call on Kareem. They gave them a lot of motherfuckers. They gave the Pistons a lot of flack, man. Even after Ben Wallace and them won it. People forget when Ben won it and Chauncey and them won it. They changed the rules again. They kind of took, the little bit of hand checking. Oh, you can't touch this guy. They tried to take defense out. Because they were saying that their ratings was low when the Spurs was playing Jersey and, the Pistons was making it. They didn't want defense. The league would want to make a requirement where defense wasn't required. You can't play defense. They think fans want to see 120, 130. We just want to see organic basketball. We want to see James Harden and JaVale McGee get the same calls. We just want organic basketball. And this is why the ratings are dropping in the NBA. Because it's not organic no more, bro. The referees in the league control who they want to win until they figure out that people want an organic experience. People in Atlanta want an equal chance to make it to the championship as LA do. It's okay. You don't have to have the Lakers in Boston or LeBron there every year to have ratings. And they're going to get Giannis out of Milwaukee too, I'm telling you. They got Shaq out. It wasn't just about Shaq making. No, Nike, the NBA make all these decisions for this shit to happen. But the perception they tried to paint is just that the same they tried to paint as Detroit. They just wanted somebody else to be the darlings. They didn't want Chicago to win a championship neither. But when Jordan landed there and they saw that Chicago can pull fans and they can fill up Chicago Stadium and eventually the United Center, they thought, okay, Jordan can stay here. Chicago is the third largest city in America at the time. They can stay here. He can stay here. But if Jordan got drafted to Portland or he got drafted to Milwaukee, or they would have moved fucking Jordan out of there so quick. Jordan would have been in New York or he'd have been in LA or something like that. It ain't just the player's decision to make those decisions. Those is also Nike, the NBA's, other shoe apparel companies that sign these big deals. They need these dudes in large markets to really flourish. But, the whole perception of the Pistons, we'll take it. Same thing as the perception as Detroit. We'll take it. But don't forget, we the ones that beat Larry. We the ones that beat Magic. We the one that beat Jordan. Without Detroit, Jordan wouldn't be what he was. Because when he got to the finals, he played an old rundown Magic Johnson and damn Lakers. Then he played a Portland Trailblazers team we already beat. We beat two better versions of those teams. Clyde and Terry Porter with the Portland in 90, and we beat Bird. We swept Magic and motherfucking and Kareem, older Kareem. Wasn't no Kareem on that team with old ass Worthy in 91. So we had already done that. They beat a Seattle Supersonics team or Sonics, whatever the fuck they was called. And they eventually got down the road. They got put out in the first round by they the only one seed they get put out by a seed versus Denver. That's why they went from 5, the best of 5, the best of 7. Don't forget that. After that, they went to the best of 7 in the first round, I believe. They was like, oh, we can't have that no more. The NBA want who they want in there, man. And this is why I fell out of love with ball. I used to love ball in the 90s, man. But they was just trying so hard to get Jordan and these superstars rings. If the NBA ever want to be top dog again, they got to get back to being organic. You know, but, you know, it is what it is. I take it. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to me in those links in the description. We got business question, inquiry, response, request. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate, share the video. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Cash App, PayPal there. But just share the video for your boy. We gone.